run fast and keep running. But hope had been extinguished, died with that John she knew only by the name Clark. She had to run, even though Sergio would hunt her down like an animal. He would find her. He'd moved her and the others from city to city to keep them on edge, to prevent them from learning the area, the people, making friends. Pick up a few new girls, sell a few others, and move on. Los Angeles first, then Las Vegas, then Reno, now San Francisco. Did he know when he moved her to San Francisco that they were now less than 2 hours from where she'd grown up? She didn't know what she would find in Sacramento, but she was closer to regaining the hope she'd lost as she thought about her grandmother. She could walk there. How long would it take her? It was 100 miles. She could walk 10 miles a day, maybe more. If she had food and water, she could walk more. She knew people in Sacramento, people who would help her. Or a phone. Find a phone and call her brother's best friend. Her brother didn't even know what had happened to her. He was probably on a ship somewhere protecting the country from foreign enemies. He was a hero. He saved people. Not you. He didn't know. He couldn't know that their father had given her away. Bella washed her hands in water that smelled foul. She jumped at a sudden pounding on the bedroom door. "Wrap up the party, we leave in 15. She had to fake it. Fake that everything was okay. Get to the house, grab her stash, and sneak out through the second-story window just before dawn, when everyone slept soundest. She washed off the blood and slid into the short dress she'd been forced to wear. She looked at the dead man's watch. Almost 4 in the morning. She considered running away now, but she looked like what she was, a hooker. They were in a small beach house on the north end of the city. She could swim, but it was February, and the icy water might kill her before she could reach shore. No matter what had happened to her since her father sold her into slavery, she had never wanted to kill herself. Other girls had. Other girls had succeeded. But Bella would not give in to the pain. She would never break. Never. So the bay was out. She could run through the streets, the alleys, hide in the shadows of night. It might work. The police were out of the question. She didn't trust the police. How many had she been forced to screw? Too many. That also meant no hospitals. They would call the police. A fire department, maybe. But would they listen to her? Believe her? Would they call the police or her mother? The second time she'd escaped and called her mom from a stolen cell phone, her mother had betrayed her. Sergio had tracked her down and beaten her. Bella didn't trust anyone. The only person she trusted was her brother, but he was thousands of miles away, and she had no idea how to reach him. She knew how to live on her own, on the streets, take care of herself. Sergio's men might shoot her in the back. If she didn't die from a bullet, they'd take her to be tortured by that bastard. Or worse, hand her over to Tommy. Sergio ran a business. Bella could sometimes reason with him, manipulate him, if she was very careful. But Tommy was vicious. He enjoyed causing pain, especially to her. He had almost broken her for good. She let him believe that he had. She didn't want to die. But right now running was her only chance of survival, slim though it was.